Hi, this is Ashok from ZyNerd. We will be looking at the Kerala info guide today. This is for Neet UG 2025. Basically for MBBS and BDS seats is what we will be looking at. The Kerala application form will cover a lot of other courses as well, engineering, pharma, veterinary sciences, etc. We will be looking at it from an MBBS BDS perspective. This info guide will be very comprehensive. It will be a long session, but you will have a complete understanding of all the seats in Kerala. There are also open seats in Kerala, which means candidates across India can participate in a small percentage of seats in self-financing or private institutes, not in government institutes, self-financing on private institutes under a category called All India seats, which is available in MBBS and BDS self-financing or private institutes. So basically, if you are not from Kerala, let us say you are from Uttar Pradesh, you still want to take seats in Kerala, it is possible, but only until a certain rank. We will also be looking at those set of seats as well. So currently we will be first start with the total number of seats. In Kerala, there are around 1494 MBBS seats as of now. If there is an increase, that will be accommodated. This is in government colleges, and around 2850 seats in private colleges. So that makes it a total of around 4344 or something seats, which is the total number of seats in Kerala. Kerala has one of the states with a lot of medical colleges, especially good government medical colleges. You have around 255 government college seats under BDS government college seats, and 1670 college seats under private self-financing BDS institutes. Now note that this is not the total number. This is what Kerala gets under Kerala State Counselling after giving 15% of these seats for All India quota. So after providing 15% to All India quota, all the government institutes share 15%, then you have the remaining seats which come under Kerala Counselling, which are available for Kerala candidates. We'll get to the split of that. Eligibility criteria, who are all eligible for Kerala? First, basic eligibility we'll look at. We all know that minimum of 50% marks in physics, chemistry and biology put together, 50% total. And you also have the minimum age, 17 years completed on December 25, and there is no upper age limit. Should have passed physics, chemistry, biology and English. NEET eligibility, NEET exam, that is in 12th exam, this is in NEET exam. General is 50th percentile, SC, ST, SCBC. So in Kerala, you have SCBC category. SCBC category, if you belong to, then you can be at 40th percentile of marks, which is basically 113 marks or above. If you belong to PwD general category, 45th percentile, and if you belong to PwD SC, ST, SCBC, still it is 113 marks. So this is the criteria for eligibility as far as Kerala Counselling is concerned. You don't need to go with the eligibility mentioned in your All India scorecard. The NEET scorecard might have a different eligibility. You might be under OBC there, general there, doesn't matter. Kerala, what are you under? That will define your eligibility. There are three categories of candidates. Keralites, Non-Keralites, Non-Keralite I, Non-Keralite II. So these three categories will have different set of seats. These will be Keralites will be eligible for one set of seats. Some set of seats will not be available for Non-Keralite I, or they might not have reservation, and some set of seats will not be available for Non-Keralite II. They might be eligible only for open seats across India and an open category. So we will get to that one by one very clearly. Who are Keralites? It is a very simple eligibility criteria for as far as Keralites are concerned. Keralites should have been born in Kerala. So basically, if the candidate was born in Kerala, I have studied my 12th, I am going for MBBS. If I was born in Kerala, then I am a Keralite. What documents are required for this? We will get to you later. Or at least one of my parents should have been born in Kerala. Basically, this is an origin criteria. So basically, if your parent has been born in Kerala, even then you are eligible for being a Keralite, coming under the Keralite category, which is which has the most number of seats, including government seats under state merit category. Children of All India service, if your parent is in the All India service like Indian Administrative Service, IAS, IPS, etc. If you are under All India service and you are allotted to the Kerala cadre, you might be from Uttar Pradesh, but you are allotted to the Kerala cadre as an IAS, then IAS, IPS, etc. Then you are eligible for Keralite. You will be considered as a Keralite. But Keralites have reservation like SCBC, SC, ST. You won't have that reservation if you belong to this particular set, but still considered as Keralites. Now, next category is Non-Keralite I. Non-Keralite I is obviously anybody who is not a Keralite. First, all of them will apply only as Keralites. Non-Keralite 1 is somebody who fulfills any one of these criteria. If your parent is a non-Keralite Government of India or Defence Service employee, if they are employee posted in Kerala, then you come under the non-Keralite category. If you have undergone the qualifying course, what is the qualifying course for MBBS? 12th is the qualifying course, and your parents are non-Keralite obviously, and having served the government of Kerala, not central government, Kerala, for 2 years. Then, if they had served in the government of Kerala, you will be eligible if you had done your 12th. 11th and 12th, you might have done there, something like that. Now, has resided in Kerala for at least 5 years within the last 12 years of the school education. Last 12 years is usually what? 1st to 12th only, that is the last 12 years of school education. In this case, if you have resided for 5 years, any 5 years, then you will be eligible for being a non-Keralite 1. Has studied from standard 8th to 12th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, obviously it is 5 years, you would have resided, straight away you will be eligible as well. NK1 category candidates are not eligible for communal reservation. NK1 candidates will be eligible for all seats applicable for Keralites, but they will not be eligible for communal reservation. So similar to AAS officers we discussed earlier. Then you have the NK2 category. Who are the NK2 category? They are eligible for 15% of seats in self-financing colleges which are under All India Quota or All India Counselling. These are not government All India Quota given to MCC. That is different. That is from government institutes. These are in self-financing colleges like Pushpagiri, Somerville, and all these colleges contribute a set of seats to all candidates across India. That will be done through the Kerala counselling only. Who is eligible? Anybody who is does not belong to Keralite or non-Keralite, which means almost everyone is eligible. Don't need to get confused. Everyone is eligible. If they can't get a Keralite or NK1 eligibility, they will be eligible under this category. NK2 category candidates are not eligible for government seats and communal or special reservation. We will again look at information here. Keralites are eligible for government seats and reservation, and private seats, whatever is there plus reservation, they are eligible. They are also eligible for 15% All India open seats. They are also eligible for NRI seats. This is Keralites category. Within that, the IAS officers will not be eligible for what? Reservation alone. They will not be eligible for reservation. NK1, they are eligible for Keralites. All seats which are under government, private, but as only open category or SM category. SM seats are state merit seats which are equivalent to open category. And they are also eligible for NRI. They are also eligible for 15% self-financing All India open seats. This is what NK1 are eligible. NK2 straight away are eligible for AA 15% and NRI seats. These are the seats they are eligible for. This is NK2, this is NK2 are eligible for only these seats. So this is very clear. Now what are the certificates that are required? For becoming a Keralite, what are the certificates that are required? That we will see now. So for becoming a Keralite, you need to produce certificates. We clearly said it has to be, your birth state has to be Kerala, location has to be Kerala. So SSLC certificate or passport of the candidate or certificate from the village officer confirming the birth certificate or birth certificate. Any one of these is sufficient for proving that you are from Kerala, born in Kerala. So the place of birth will be shown in SSLC certificate as Kerala, or passport as Kerala, birth certificate as Kerala, or certificate from the village officer as Kerala. If that you can't get that, you were not born in Kerala, your parents were born in Kerala, same SSLC certificate of parent or passport of parent showing the place of birth of Kerala as Kerala, birth certificate of parent showing the place of birth as Kerala, and certificate from the village officer showing place of birth Kerala, that is also fine. Yours or any one of your parents. But if you are showing your parent's certificate, you need to provide a proper document showing that this is your parent. Passport itself will have that, or birth certificate usually will have that. If birth certificate has your father's name but mother was born in Kerala, you need to produce another certificate. Similarly, SSLC certificate, if it does not have your mother's name but your mother was born in Kerala, then and you are claiming eligibility, father was born somewhere else, then you have to provide a certificate saying this is your showing the relationship, basically this is your mother. So that certificate needs to be provided. For AS officers, All India Service officers, there is a particular annexure given, they have to get it from the right authority. Non-Keralite, in case it is based on the working, basically where they are working, they have to get a certificate from the head of the institution, and also standards 11 and 12. We said 2 years they should have studied, right? That should also be available. A residence certificate from the village officer is also fine if you are claiming 5 years residence, that criteria. Similarly, a certificate from the school saying 6 to 12, 8 to 12 they have studied is also sufficient if you are studying, I have studied from 8 to 12. This is for NK1. NK2, everybody is eligible is what we said. But one, you need to provide a certificate of completing qualifying examination to show that you have done your studies here, or any Indian citizenship proof which can be a passport that can be uploaded. Basically, this is purely to say that you are an Indian citizen, that needs to be uploaded. Eligibility as an NRI, if you who is an NRI? So we discussed all the seats. 15% all India seats, everybody is eligible. NK1, NK2 Keralite are eligible. Government seats, only Keralite and NK1 are eligible. Some don't have reservation, we discussed. Now we come to the NRI seats. These are 15% seats in self-financing institutes of Kerala. Within that you will have NRI seats, you will have NRI Christian minority seats and NRI Muslim minority seats. These are available only for Kerala candidates, but otherwise NR seats are available for everyone. Who can be an NRI? Anybody across India. An applicant is NRI quota. If the applicant is NRI, you as a candidate, you are NRI, your parents are NRI, or your parent is NRI, they are sponsoring you, or whichever relationship is mentioned over here, father, mother, brother, sister, including first cousins. First cousins is my father or mother's own brother or sister, that is first cousin. Own brother or sister, their sons or daughters, they are also eligible. Uncle, aunt, your father or mother's own brother or sister, they are eligible to sponsor, and half brother, half sister, or adopted father or mother, they are also eligible if they are eligible to sponsor you. Now here documents, what are the documents required? Usually you will have the passport and visa or green card or NORCA ID or OCA card of the sponsor. OCS can also sponsor, OCA card of the sponsor. Visa must be valid till the admission date. If it is not, then you have to produce a letter that you will produce it at a later point in time before allotment. If the job is not mentioned in the ID documents, usually the visa will have the job mentioned. If job is not mentioned, then you will have to get a letter, a certificate saying that this is the job, and that should be attested by the embassy. So this embassy consulate certificate needs to be provided. A relationship certificate needs to be provided. That is also something that is very, very critical. Now a relationship certificate you will get from the Tahsildar's office. You can go to the Tahsildar's or revenue office and you will get the relationship certificate in a proper format. Reservation, what is a reservation? We'll quickly look at the reservation. Kerala has EWS reservation, but EWS criteria is different from all India criteria. So check that. They will have a EWS for state provided by the Deputy Tahsildar and above, I think, and for EWS for central is different. So it should clearly mention EWS for state because of the different criteria. State merit is open seats. Everybody is eligible for 50% of the seats. Then you have SCBC category. All these are only if you belong to the non-creamy layer. Just because you have a SCBC certificate without mentioning non-creamy layer, you will not be eligible. You have to get a non-creamy layer certificate. 30% of seats divided across these. Note that here you will have MU category, which is Muslim category. Similarly, you will also have other backward Christians category. These are based, if you are a Muslim and you still fall under non-creamy layer, only these seats you will get. These will be seats in government and self-financing colleges, both. Those will have a split. But you also have minority self-financing colleges which have Muslim minority, Christian minority seats where this criteria is not required. That is in the fee structure, that is in the those institutes which are Muslim minority or Christian minority. But this reservation is available in all institutes, government, private, self-financing, non-minority, minority. This is a regular reservation that is available. Any institute can have that seat. Now scheduled caste and tribes, 8%, 2%. So this is the basic thing. Reservation. You have general seats. It is a general seats which are split into this, both government and self-financing. NRI is 15% and All India merit is 15%. This they call All India quota, but this is only in self-financing colleges. In private institutes, that is a split. Christian or Muslim minority seats, again we are emphasizing, you are a Christian or a Muslim minority candidate, you will definitely be eligible for Christian or Muslim minority seats in the state private institutes. Separate set of seats, like under management quota. But you won't be eligible for this Christian, Muslim minority or Christian minority, other backward Christian seats if you don't have the certificate, or even if you have the certificate, if you fall under the creamy layer, you don't have an NCL certificate, you won't get those seats. These will be in government or self-financing any institute. Now reservation in Kerala, as far as 2 medical colleges, they have separate reservation, separate kind of split of seats we can say. Palakkad is a scheduled caste, has a scheduled caste reservation of 70. So out of 100 seats, 70 will be for scheduled caste, 2 for scheduled tribes, 13 for general merit and 15 for all India quota. This goes into MCC, not under state counselling. Similarly, under Kollam Medical College, it has 110 seats, then around 50% will come under, 55 seats will come under state quota. ESI wards have around 38 seats and all India quota there are 17 seats. All these, this only is under state counselling, these will be under MCC, All India Counselling. So this is the one, these are the only 2 institutes which follow a slightly different number as far as reservation is concerned. Kerala also has special reservation. When we say special reservation, other types of reservation other than whatever is under community based reservation is what we are talking about. Ex-serviceman quota, defense killed in action or disabled in action. You should also take disabled in action as a priority after the defense killed in action, and then serving defense quota, somebody who is working in the defense now. Jew community quota, holders of degree in Ayurveda, you have completed your BAMS, you want to get into MBBS, then 7 seats are there. Similarly, those who have completed BHMS want to get into MBBS, 4 seats are there. Holders of BDS, 1 seat is there. Nursing quota, those who have completed nursing, 1 seat is there in MBBS. Similarly, there is also for these set of candidates, you will also have BDS seats, at least 1 available for this set of candidates. Note that Jew community also has candidates. At many times, this might even get converted. So just wait. If you belong to the Jew community, you can apply. Sports quota, you have individual events and team events. 500 marks are given over and above whatever you have scored in Neet UG. They are added based on whatever your accomplishments are in the sports, and you have 5 plus 1 seat, 5 MBBS plus 1 seat for individual event and 6 MBBS plus 1 BDS seat for team events. NCC quota is also similar, 500 marks are added maximum. Let us say you score the maximum under NCC criteria and you already scored 600 in MBBS, you will get 1100 marks. This is a very good criteria. So if you are eligible for NCC quota, please do apply. You have 3 seats plus 2 seats, total of 5 seats. So basically out of all the seats that we mentioned, 4000 something, 49 seats, 4300 something which were available under state quota, 49 seats go into this reservation. Beyond that, you have reservation for nominees. Nominees are multiple types. One, Government of India nominees. These seats are contributed to Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Home Affairs, etc. Till now, whatever we saw, special category, we saw your regular reservation, all those come under the state counselling only, Kerala. It will not go outside. But these seats, Government of India nominees, that goes to Government of India. There are different authorities for each of these. Those authorities will allot those seats. This will be for Tibetan refugees, terrorist victims, etc. So that is done by the ministry. Many states contribute like this. Kerala origin settled in Andaman and Nicobar, there is 1 seat. Kerala origin settled in Lakshadweep, there is 1 seat. And Jammu and Kashmir nominees, there is 1 seat. Separate authorities are there for this. If you are interested in this, you can call us. We will also let you know how to apply for these seats. Reservation for person with disabilities, 5% of seats should be reserved for persons with disabilities. This is must have a minimum of 40% disability. For this, you don't need to apply for the certificate now and upload the certificate during application. You will be called for with all the reports. You have to take all the reports to the medical board. The medical board will check and then they will do the needful. They will check and evaluate and then approve your physical disability based on the criteria given by NMC. It is NMC's criteria, but the board is done by Kerala. This is not the same as whatever you do for All India Counselling. For All India Counselling, you have to go to Trivandrum and get a certification there from MCC. It is not the same board. You might have to go to a board constituted by the Kerala State Authority, which will also include CE representatives and also the DME for evaluation. So that you will have to take care of. If you are a PwD candidate, right now no need to apply, but wait for notification. You have all your reports ready. Fees, concession and scholarships, we are not getting into it in detail. Fee, concession and scholarships exist in Kerala based on basically the revenue or the income of the individual. So basically when your income crosses beyond a particular limit, you are not eligible for fee concession, but based on basic plus DA which is for employed parents, you can get a fee concession. So if it is below 6 lakhs, if you belong to particular communities, that is fee concession. We have the annexures for you here. For OEC and other communities, we have the fee reservation information over here. What certificates are required are also available with us. If you're interested in fee concession, just call us back. We can just check and let you know what certificates might be required or what you need to what should be the fee criteria. List of OEC communities are also here. Application process, we'll quickly go through the application process. We have done a demo already. You would have already completed your application, but still register once, set a strong password and login. After registration, you will get an application number. Keep that safe, enter all the details, fill application, pay the fee, upload images, and then submit the application. As simple as that. But we have gone through the demo in detail. You can also go through that. Fee for application, general or other categories, it is 625. SC, ST, there is a relaxation, 250 for SC candidates and no fee for ST candidates. If the amount debited is fails, please go pay the amount again. Please don't wait till the last minute, because you will get the refund, but you might not be able to get a chance to apply again, because they only have given an extension now. Documents required for application. What is required? Nativity proof. That is required. That is mandatory for all candidates. Even if you are NK2, nativity certificate is required. It might not be Kerala's nativity certificate, but in the form provided, annexure provided, they have given you a format. You have to get it signed from your school, or you have to provide a passport or something for nativity. SSLC or equivalent certificate, everybody it is mandatory, especially for the date of birth. Date of birth proof is also mandatory. Upload alternative certificates if SSLC does not have the date of birth. You can upload your birth certificate too. Mark list for qualifying examination. If you have passed certain courses like BA, MS, I want to get MBBS, a nursing quota is there, then upload the qualifying examination certificate. Otherwise, your 12th certificate is anyways required for marks. Non-creamy layer certificate only if you belong to community reservation, SEBC or OEC, and you are raising claims with respect to fee concession, or you are raising claims with respect to reservation, then community certificate along with the non-creamy layer certificate is required. Community certificate, SC, ST candidates don't have non-creamy layer, they just have to upload the community certificate. Special reservation proof. Who is special reservation? We went through like ex-servicemen, defense skilled in action, special categories. So all these categories, other special categories too, they have to provide confirmation for the special reservation. Intercaste marriage certificate, if applicable, basically when your parents belong to different castes, one of them is SC, ST, and you are claiming fee concession or community reservation based on SC, ST, then you will have to provide this certificate. BSc and HSC mark list, yes, obviously you will have to provide. If HSC, if it is the qualifying examination, BSc if you have completed BSc. Minority reservation proof, this is from the revenue department, village officer or above, and EWS certificate also needs to be provided, issued by the village officer. All the originals of the uploaded documents should be at the time of joining. You will need to have the originals with you, and don't send anything through email. Uploading alone is required. We'll get into the closing ranks. We also would be running the round-wise rules of Kerala. This is very, very critical, because Kerala has specific round-wise rules where options will be missing in round 2. Some option you cannot add options in round 2. We will explain that clearly, but first we will look at the closing ranks. The round-wise rules will be available for all our subscribers as a specific video. State merit. 9,479 was the closing rank for state merit. Like if you want a government institute and you belong to which category is are eligible for state merit, NK1 or Keralite. So they will be maximum rank within which they got it is 9,479, which is basically an open category seat. Now state rank of them was 954. If I have scored 8,000, 7,000 now, maybe I can be confident, but if I scored 9,000, we don't know what will be the state category rank now. So we will have to wait for the state rank, which will come up only after the completion of the application form. Then they will scrutinize everything, give a chance for editing, give a chance for correcting everything, and then you will get this information. Closing rank for BDS is 44,090 All India rank, and state rank is 4446. This All India rank reference is in your scorecard now. This is last year's closing rank. This is and round 3. This is All India rank is in your scorecard now. In your scorecard, you might have 2 ranks. One is the general rank and another is the category rank. This is not the category rank. This is a general rank, higher rank, which is across India. What is your rank? That itself was 9,479 for you to get a seat in Kerala in government institute. Now, for all the categories, we have listed the state closing ranks. For example, let us say you belong to other backward Christian category. Then possibly if you are at 20,000 All India rank, you might think that I will come below 4070 or even at around 2500 etc. state rank. Within state there will be 2500 people or 3000 only above me. I'm definitely 39,000 last year came to 4,000 and they got a seat. Within 4,000 if you are there, other backward Christian seat was there. So this time there is a good chance that I might get a seat. But if I am at 35,000, it might be neck to neck depending upon Kerala performance this year. So that is what you get from this. For all the categories, you can look at the all India based closing ranks. And then now we look at self-financing institutes general, self-financing institutes closing ranks. Here you see that all the categories and the closing ranks. Here you can see that all India rank is 2,15,000 for EWS category. Similarly, many categories have gone up to 3,77,000. This is for MBBS. You can look at BDS as well. So basically, if I am looking at Muslim, if I belong to MU category, SCBC candidate or non-creamy layer MU category, if my rank is 1,30,000 all India, last year my state rank would have been 11,000 and 11,600. If that is the case this year too, there is a good chance of a seat. Last year, because this candidate got the last self-financing seat under MU category. For these categorizations, because of the reservation, the seat that comes into MU this year also makes a difference. Like a high preferred seat only comes to MU, then candidates might take it earlier. So that also makes a difference, but this gives you a reference point. You can see that for ST category till 4,53,000 seats were available, and like let us say I'm looking at Vishwakarma category, 1,46,000 MBBS seats were available. BDS seats were available till the end almost, so till around 13 lakhs etc. for many of the courses in self-financing institutes. All India merit category, this is the A category, open seats. They were available till 72,000. Note that self-financing institute has a fee structure of 7.7 lakhs maximum in what? Kerala. So that fee structure is very low. Therefore, many candidates apply, and across India there are not many states which have this fee structure for open seats. Kerala is the lowest. So these seats go at a very quick are taken by many candidates, and at 72,000 all India rank itself they close. Those candidates were state rank 7,128. And similarly in self-financing NRI till 33,200 all in this was available. Sorry, I think there is an issue over here. Take this as the all India rank and this as the state rank. So it was available till 8,72,000 state rank, all India rank, and 6,41,000 for NRI Christian and NRI Muslims at 7,66,700. So these two all India ranks and state ranks have been switched. So you can take that. So if you are looking at all India rank, all you need to know is NRI seats across India. Everybody is eligible. Till 8,72,000 seats were available, and NRI Christian, this, and NRI Muslim, till this all India rank seats were available. This is only for Kerala candidates. So you might not be eligible for this. You can't even apply as Muslim if you say Nativity is another state. So only for Kerala candidates, that is. Now fee structure and discontinuation fee. You can see the fee structure over here. We are clearly listed down the fee. Self-financing institutes, whether you come under state quota, whether ASM or other categories, whether you come under all India AM category or any other category, you will have a fee structure of 7.71 to 8.86. So that is why there is a lot of competition in Kerala. NRI seats are at 21.65 lakhs MBBS, and government institutes fee is 23,150 tuition fee. There might be additional hostel fee etc. in this. BDS 3.3 lakhs for self-financing seats, 6 lakhs for the NRI seats, and government institutes charge only 20,000. Note that there is no difference between these seats. Like if you take a self-financing institute seats, whatever quota or category you take under, this is the fee, no difference there. Between institutes there might be a difference, but within the institute I am taking it through government Keralite category, I am taking it through NK2 category, there is no difference. MBBS is, if case you discontinue the course, MBBS or BDS, you have to pay 10 lakhs or 5 lakhs. What is discontinuation? When you leave the course, like after the last date, they will give you a last date after round 2. They will say after round 2, or this Kerala usually provides one final thing after round 3. We don't know that, but they will give you a timeline. After this timeline, if you discontinue, resign the course. I don't want it, I am going to Karnataka. I don't want it, I am going for next year. After joining, after that if you leave, then you will have to pay 10 lakhs. Like, or halfway through, you have been into MBBS course for 3 months, you want to leave. I have been into BDS for 3 months, I want to prepare for the next year. Then you will have to pay 5 lakhs. This is not during the counselling. From round 1 if you join Kerala and then next round before the round 2 you resign and go on to Karnataka etc. This is not applicable. You don't have to pay this penalty. Only if you leave after the stipulated time. They will tell you time after round 2, most likely after round 3. That time you will have to ensure that now if I continue and then I want to go to another seat or resign or quit, then it is 10 lakhs. That timeline will be clearly mentioned. We will also update it in ZyNerd. So if you want any information on the closing ranks of Kerala, institute-wise closing ranks, you can look at our portal. You will have complete information on allotments of Kerala throughout the last 2 years, the closing ranks and the fee structure of all institutes of Kerala. You will be able to get an order of preference of private institutes of Kerala as well, depending upon how you want, etc. You can get your choices done too. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any queries, post it as a comment or call us up on the number mentioned. You can join our WhatsApp community for any queries as well. Thanks a lot for watching.